a number of MPs from the Mount Kenya regions. Of course, those allied to him last week at State House to plan for this trip. Not much details have come out of that, still not confirmed on the dates. Now, when he is set to attend such an event in Nyeri and then he fails, that's an indication of some level of hesitation. Do you have any clarity on the future of this trip, the dates probably, and why probably he hesitated to go to Nyeri yesterday?
Thank you very much, Indimuli. The presidential visit to Mount Kenya is planned and the dates are known. It's supposed to happen the first week of April.
First week of April, okay.
So from around 31st to 6th of April, that first of this month to 6th of April. So it is not that he will not go. He will go to Mount Kenya. And about yesterday's event, sometimes changes can occur due to various factors. Of course, the most predictable or presumably, understandable factor is that the president is estranged in Mount Kenya, which I don't think is the case. We know about the politics of this country. We know people get polarized sometimes, especially soon after or during the electioneering period, during the political competition prior to elections. And certain places become very difficult to attend. We saw the presidential campaign team being stored in Kisumu, but now things are very different. So he will visit Mount Kenya. He will come around that time, and we will receive him, and we are waiting for him. Mm-hmm. There is no, the people of Mount Kenya have no other precedent. In fact, they contributed significantly to putting this administration in place. And therefore, they also need the development. The president carries the purse. In other words, he carries the major decision as to how fast development programs probably can go in certain areas. We have quite a number of stalled projects. Every one of us would like those stalled projects to be restarted. Okay. Again, on the other hand, quite a number of our constituencies, or let's say counties, lost a lot in the last administration because we were not aligned to the administration as it were. So we were denied a lot of development. So we cannot say we sit still, keep the president away, and then we also lose another term of development.
But it would appear there are some serious concerns or challenges to this trip. Were this discussed during the parliament? What could be some of the challenges or concerns?
Indimuli, I think one of the factors that is very ripe is this is a political situation in a democratic state. We have a constitution that allows us to do whatever we wish as a country. And therefore, there will be people opposing anywhere you go. The president did not get 99.9% of the votes. He got slightly more than half of the votes. So that's how he became the president. Therefore, the other close to half of the Kenyans were opposed to him. So even if there has been a lot of, trying to bring people together under the broad-based government and a few other efforts, there are still people who oppose this administration for various reasons. And some of them are very valid. Others probably are just born out of the emerging other associations. So in this particular case, we cannot expect a politician to go anywhere in this country and lack opposition. It is not possible.
So that's the biggest concern, that he would encounter some level of opposition in the Mount Kenya region.
No, but the president has had opposition all over, and he has always visited every part of this country.
Yes.
So it just depends.
But you do agree that this is,
how are the numbers?
This is part of the serious concern.
Is normal.
Makali Mulu, Wanamutunga is non-committal on that, but it must be one of the biggest concerns of the president that he might encounter some